I'm Glenyce Hughes, and I get to facilitate people around the world in creating their dreams come true. How the heck did I get so lucky? All right, so this week, a magical way to choose. Oh my goodness. The past month, two, maybe, I'm not sure, for a while now, I have been playing with a tool from Access Consciousness that is something that's been around for a long time. And what it's been creating in my life has been freaking magical, my sweet friends. So I wanted to share it with you. It's a very simple tool. We have different ways when we're asking questions about choices. We have different ways that we ask questions. So you've probably heard me, if you've been around before, you've heard me ask the question, truth, if I choose this, what will my life be like in 5 years? Truth, if I don't choose this, what would my life be like in 5 years? So pretty simple question. The other way that I probably use more often than this other one I'll share in a moment is, truth, if I choose this, will it create the future I desire or decay the future I desire? Let's say you're looking at going to a class and you're not really sure. Do you go? Do you not go? Will it be fun? Will it give you what you're looking for? You know, all the stuff that our mind does. Instead, stop. So I'll use the two questions that I just shared. I'll show it that way. And then I'll talk about the other way I've been using. So with that, it'd be like, truth, if I choose to go to the class, will it create the future I desire or decay the future I desire? So one will be expansive, one will be contractive. Truth, if I choose to go to the class, what will my life be like in 5 years? Truth, if I don't choose to go to the class, what will my life be like in 5 years? So again, we're looking for an expansive and an contractive. I always use both of them together. So even if I got a really expansive on one of them, I would still ask the opposite one, just to be clear. Now, the new way that I've been doing it is yes, no. So I get the energy of the class, and then I just go yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And again, one of them is lighter, one of them is contractive, one is expansive, one is heavy, however you want to word it. And that way has been so magical for me. I cannot tell you what I have chose over the past however long month and a half that I've been doing it, that I would have never chose before. Like, it's amazing. And the muscle that it takes to actually stop oh, well, I should go to the class because if I went to the class and this would occur and that would occur and this wouldn't happen and that wouldn't happen. And what? Oh my goodness. So let me give you an example. There was an email that came through from Access Consciousness about a free call with Simone coming up. Simone does a whole bunch of things with Access, and one of the things she does is her own specialty, I guess we would call it, which is Joy of Business. And it was about business, and it was for certified facilitators. And I normally do not attend those things. So I receive the downloads, I put them on my phone, and I listen when I'm driving or at the gym or something. This time, rather than doing my usual, I'll listen later, delete the email, I went to yes, no, yes, no. I got yes. Interesting. All right. I checked my calendar. Okay, it's open. So I wrote it in. The time came for the call. Now, again, I'm not going to operate from, well, I said yes a week ago, I'm going. It's like yes, no, yes, no. So call, yes, no, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Hopped on the call. And it was an invite to her Joy of Business certified facilitator. Now, she's had this class for years. She's been facilitating these classes for years. I've never even really looked at it. It wasn't really in my world. So as we're on this call and they're talking about this, I'm like, okay, yes, no, yes, no. Yes to taking the certified facilitator training, which is in April. So again, we're a ways away from it yet. Still a yes in my world, and it may change. I'm not married to anything with it. It's just so interesting. So then I looked at the prereqs, which I had all of except one thing, which was another Business Done Different class. So I looked at all the Business Done Different classes coming up and just went, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Got one to my friend Paul Kearney. He manages the castle for Gary and Dane and everybody who's part of it. But he also, of course, has his own business too. So I messaged him because I wouldn't be on live because it was in the middle of night for me. I checked that worked for him. It totally did. I attended the class, so I listened the next day. I was able to send in my questions. It was phenomenal. Guys, I would have never done that without asking these questions. Like, it's changed so much. I've been having so much fun playing with yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I am having a call coming up about this, so you guys can get more information about it. And it's a clarity night afternoon called Choosing as If by Magic, where I'm going to talk all about this, do all the clearings, all the stuff with it. And I've got a whole bunch of clarity nights afternoons coming up, and it might be a night where you live. It depends where you are. So you'll find the link above or below, but we're doing them every Wednesday for 5 Wednesdays in a row. Just wanted to share that tool and invite you to the class because it's going to be amazing. With the clarity nights, there's 5 of them. If you were to purchase all 5, you pay for 4 and you get 5. So you basically get a free class if you do all of them at once. So anyway, you'll find the link. And if you've got any questions, let me know. I look forward to chatting again with you next week.